everybody. I've just finished the book, Boundaries. This book took a lot out of me. It took me to places I did not know I needed to go. It it took me to places I was not ready for. But I'm glad I read it. It took me to e therapy for the first time in my life. I went to therapy because of this book. Like a lot of things have happened in my life, like a lot of izinto ezibuhlungu, but I never went to therapy for those. But ke ngoku ngenxa yale ncwadi, I went to my first therapy session ngenxa yale, and I'd say it was great. It was great. It's fine. It's done. But today is not about that. It is about this this baby. Oh my word! This is the book I've just read. I made sure after reading this, I made sure that I would read incwadi light, incwadi that will not be taking me into dark places that I'm not ready to visit. So I picked up on a Crime by Trevor Noah. So this book to me is like a Bible, and this one is like a magazine. Yeah, this one will tell you the rules of life is honor, yeah, 10 Commandments, and then this one will bring the fun side of life. It will tell you other people also have the same problems, like don't sweat. Yeah, okay. So but that is not about that. It is about a story Trevor Noah as Balisle Apa that also resonate with me. It is a story about Umama Ake that she would go through riots and like go through them, like phakathi kwabo ahambe ukuya athi like ndiyake naw ndiya kuyo and andizomiswa nini because ndine-agendas then. Okay, so this is the story, and that story also brought back memories about my own stubbornness. Now I actually went through into something similar, not really um, the same. Whew. So right after matric, I went to work. I worked at the post office as a teller, and my sister plugged me with a recruitment agency. I recruited her for a post office, e-tailers, I think cleaners as well. I'm not sure, but temp stuff basically. And I was one of those people who got the job and worked as a tailor. I worked in a very remote area which is called Takastad. Very small area, very remote, very inactive. Like I've got my life broken and say, I don't know, maybe go call life work. It is a small area, like it only has essential services like in a police, in a court, school, hospital, old age home, garage, a bank, post office, and a butchery. Yes, yeah, I've got all like those things, like the things that people need, not as indoor. So extramural activities they don't have at that point. Yeah, so sasigqiba nathi I also studied there. So sasigqiba within I was sasine-town days ke. So nge-town days ke we made it a point uba sirounda la Takastad just to uba excitement yoba out of the hostel. So sasigqiba within an hour iTakastad, and it was not a problem for me ukuphangela phaya. I actually enjoyed ukuphangela phaya because it meant uba andizutya. Eating out one was going to buy a biltong, what's this called, a butchery. Yeah, they had, yeah, in small towns I guess are the butchery are the best. And so yeah, ndandifumana phana ibiltong. But this is not about butchery. Okay, so I worked there for 3 months, and then yaphela contract, and then I moved to another remote area, which was called Dordrecht. Very small, very rural as well, and very cold. Like ndandiqala amanzi angaphumi, amanzi angaphumi etepini. That was my first time ubona loo nto phayana. That was the experience yam ndayiqala phayana. And like if anikhange amanzi ebusuku for the following day, then it means awuzuhlamba ekuseni, awuzuqokuxa, awuzutya. Basically awuzuphangela ngoba uzolinda amanzi aphume. So yeah, I stayed in a town, but we had to do all those things. Okay, 3 months done at Dordrecht. Got a call back. Study told me there's something there. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, oh, study kubi. The branch manager was raped, murdered, and she was shoved. It's safe there, Payana. Go safe again, Payana. The safe was for even goods, the stock, imali shekle floaty, people, i-parcels abantu engingathathwa bahlala phayana nee-parcel esizawuhamba ezifike seyihambele le moto ye-collect zahlala phayana. So she was locked up kula room safe enecango lesteel after bemenze yonke laa nto i-dirty. So kwathiwa ke ngoku I must go work there, and my mom was not happy about that, and I was like, no, I'm going, madam. She would even gossip about me ebantwini ke ugirl athi hayi sana uyapha apho ngqo uyayazi. And at one point I sat her down and I actually told her uba ntombazana, if uThixo wanted to take me, he will take me noba ndiphi. He will take me up in yakho ekomani. He will take me at Agastadi. He would have taken me at Agastadi even. He would have taken me at Dordrecht. He can take me in this walkie, like he can take me in my sleep. So if uThixo wants me to go ngale route yokuba ndibhubhe ndisetakastadi eposini, then I will not run away from that. But into endingazuyenza kuba ndingayi emsebenzini ekhona umsebenzi. I went there and things were good. I conquered, but ke ngoku I had to go back to school after laa nyaka. But everything went well. This is a quote that Trevor uthi, I would ask umama, aren't you afraid? And umama would say, honey, I'm not alone. She'd say, I've got all heaven's angels behind me, which is me. Nam ndandisitsho ke ndithi uba andindedwa guys. Yeah, I was not alone. I knew I was not alone, and I knew I could not run away from death. If ukufa kuyankqonkqoza, guys, awuzuya ndawo. Kuza kuthanda noba uphi, you can't hide from death. So yeah, that's the story it brought me, that this book brought back to me. So yeah, I'll be sharing more of this as I read my books, and I'll be sharing the stories behind, and I'll also be sharing reviews on the books. That is it.